Hi, wonderful to be here with you today. And I want to really talk to you about one specific thing, and which is how can various aspects of what you study in an MBA program could be relevant not only in terms of your professional lives, but also in terms of your personal lives. And one specific aspect that I want to focus on is something called design thinking. Design thinking is relatively new in India, but across the world it has been benefiting organizations for several decades now. And some of the leading companies in the world, such as Google, Facebook, Apple, Amazon, Microsoft, and so on, owe their success in significant part to their adoption of design thinking. And therefore the question that comes up is something which is relevant at the corporate level, at the organizational level, how can it be relevant also at the individual level, at your level, at my level? So design thinking is really centered around the belief that everything that an organization does is in the context of people. People are at the center of everything that we do. And therefore one of the first things that design thinking aims to achieve is how can we develop a better understanding of what people might want in a given situation or in a given context. That means how can we empathize at a deeper level with the people for whom we are trying to develop a solution by actually immersing ourselves in their context. And the thoughts that I want to share with you are centered around three basic things. The first one is that the future we are getting into is going to be increasingly non-linear, increasingly uncertain and ambiguous. And design thinking really helps you develop this capability of being able to make sense out of this uncertain, ambiguous, non-linear future that we might be getting into. It makes you a little more comfortable in dealing with uncertainty. So that is the first aspect. The second is, while the term is design thinking, in reality, it is design doing. So it is about getting your hands dirty, applying the various tenets and principles of design thinking to the problem that you're trying to work on, and therefore brings about a tremendous bias towards action. That means you need to act upon the things that you have earmarked for yourself in your individual life, for the progression of your career or whatever it might be. And the third aspect, which is critical once again because of the future that we are getting into, is to bring about more creativity and imagination into the problems that we confront and the situations that we might face both in our professional and our personal lives. So these three aspects of being comfortable with uncertainty, of being able to bring about a bias for action and therefore focus upon doing, and the third is leveraging your creative expression to address your personal and professional aspirations. These are the things that design thinking really does. And therefore now think about it for a moment. The journey of an MBA student is geared towards three objectives. One is to get a job upon passing out. The second is to equip yourself to build a long-term career. And the third is to live a more fulfilling individual personal life. And chances are the skills that you acquire based upon the design thinking philosophy are going to help you significantly in all of these aspects. So welcome to the MBA journey, and wish you all the best going forward. Thank you.